The Giants continue their search for their next general manager. Joined by Paul Dottino, I am John Schmelk. Paul, the Giants' eyes head out west to the NFC West and the San Francisco 49ers, a traditional rival. They're going to interview their assistant GM, Adam Peters.
Another guy here who's certainly had a very winning resume over the last several years. 19 years in the National Football League, the last 5 with the San Francisco 49ers personnel department. Gone to a couple of playoffs with Coach Kyle Shanahan and gone to 1 Super Bowl.
No question about it. And you look at the coaches he's played with, Paul, he has a lot of exposure to that Kyle Shanahan, I really shouldn't call it Kyle Shanahan, that Mike Shanahan system where you run the outside zone, play action off of that. You talk about Kubiak, Kyle Shanahan now in San Francisco. He knows how to fit personnel into that scheme.
Well, you talk about the diverse kinds of thoughts. Think about this. 8 years in college scouting prior to his time in San Francisco, where he was with Denver. Went to 5 playoff appearances there with 2 different head coaches, Gary Kubiak and, of course, John Fox, the former Giants assistant. Went to 2 Super Bowls and won a championship with the Broncos. And before that, 6 years in the college and pro scouting department with the New England Patriots. This is a guy who has seen a lot of success in a number of different areas.
And you take a look at how the 49ers have gotten the success that they've had. Of course, we have the Super Bowl appearance, Paul. They're back in the playoffs again this year. And they've done it by acquiring a quarterback in Jimmy Garoppolo, but building around him with a dominant running attack and an excellent defense.
Yeah, it's very simple. When you look at what they've done, they've tried to go with the well-rounded approach. They haven't gone for that 1 or 2 big superstars and said they're going to carry us. No, they went with, we're going to build the foundation of a team, make sure we have all the different parts, and let's roll from there. I think it's been a pretty good plan so far. It's working.
And the way they've drafted, I'm just going to give you some names here, Paul.
Yeah.
Trey Lance, who's the quarterback of the future there. Brandon Ayuk, a second-round pick, who's, when he's been on the field, has been very successful. Nick Bosa, one of the best defensive ends in football. Deebo Samuel, a second-round pick that you can make an argument is now a top 5 wide receiver in football with the unique way he plays. Very versatile player. And then Fred Warner, who is a day 2 pick, one of the best middle linebackers in the league. Mike McGlinchey, who's a starting offensive tackle, really good player. They've just drafted really, really well.
Yeah, they really have. And again, we're talking about a guy who has been successful on both coasts. He started out as a tight end at UCLA before he actually got into the pro ranks. A guy who would be a very interesting fit here in the Northeast.
We'll continue to track, Paul, who the Giants are interviewing for the next general manager. Stay tuned to Giants.com, the Giants mobile app, and all of our social media platforms as the search continues.